Hey, real quick, little life advice and guidance point you in the right direction from your big bros perspective. Here I am in O'Hare Airport. Took the overnight red eye from LAX, finished up a Laker game, flew in from Bali, and I haven't even been home to see my lovely dog Rocket. Stayed in LA all day yesterday, and then flew in last night to come to Wisconsin because unfortunately my dad was in the ER yesterday, and my dad is actually made appearance on some of my channels in my videos in the past, and he's a war hero. He's the hardest working man I ever have met. He instilled so many values: wisdom, discernment, hard work, work ethic. He just instilled so much of that in me. So he's literally my hero. He's not perfect by any means, and he would never claim to be, but he is the best father a man can have, a boy can have, and it's helped develop me into the man I am today. And that's why I give a lot of this advice back to you, not having kids of my own, just my dog. I now want to be the big brother for you to share a lot of the advice my father gave me. And I just want to encourage you with my parents' story. They went from basically being homeless, my dad having to sell blood to put food on our table, and it wasn't because my dad was a slacker. He was the hardest working man I know, but unfortunately the economy at the time was bad and he couldn't find solid work. He would do odd jobs to just get enough time to be able to let us like stay in a house, like a farmhouse or whatever, and just enough food on the table. Well, we went from that, and they didn't give up on God. They kept their faith strong. They'll say, my parents will always say, Jesus is the way, the truth, the life. That's the answer to everything. They stayed faithful. They stayed faithful to each other, and God blessed to us to be able to have our own home. And then full circle, instead of being homeless, we now were having homeless people come live with us. So I want to let you know, if you're going through a rough time, get through it, give back, and it'll be your turn to be able to help others. And right now, you'll get through this stage. As always, your love, seen, adored, you're perfectly perfect, perfectly okay.